this time at lunchtime. Because we're way late bloomers today.
Practically 12.
I pretty much got the same thing as I've gotten every day. Some eggs. I never got a pancake, but I wanted to try the biscuits and gravy again because like yesterday mine was cold, so I wanted to get it popped.
Alright, I got potatoes, 2 fried eggs over easy, some more of that turkey. Turkey's really good. And I made myself a bagel with peanut butter, brown sugar, and some walnuts, sausage, and biscuits and gravy. Let's eat.
Got ourselves a little cabana. Some nice wind-blown hair for me.
We're smart like these people up here. It's really windy out, so we turned it sideways. And now we're protected.
From the wind. I was confused why he was doing that, but then he told me why, and I was like, oh, they're so smart.
Actually, they're smart. I copied them.
Copycat.
Well, we lounged a little too long, and
It's cold out there, so we came out for some sweaters.
missed the hairy chest contest, but oh well, the winds were extreme, so we decided to
Chest
add.
hair would have been flying everywhere. We'd have got in our eyes.
Yeah, we would. So we decided to add an extra layer.
Questions whatsoever, or anything that you want us to know about, like what it's like to work on board, how we got our jobs, what our pasts were, what our futures may be. If you particularly want to maybe come and work on a cruise ship, anything along those lines. And if I don't have the answer, I do have what we like to call a handy dandy cell phone. All right. Now this is not a normal phone, but it works on the ship, all right? So we can call anybody. A lot of people normally have questions about the engine room and stuff like that, and I don't know everything, all right? So, but if you haven't met me yet, my name is Alex. I'm your cruise director, and I am here for you. Started off with my cruise ship career with Norwegian, it's just it's all the same stuff. All right. I was always like, anytime I always ask someone, I was like, oh, have you cruised before? Like, yeah, I'm with another company. It's like, it's okay, it's fine. Carnival's not going anywhere, all right? So you guys are fine to go out there and explore other options, all right? It's not a committed relationship, okay? All right, we're not married or anything. But I started off as as a waiter. As a junior waiter and assistant waiter, because I had no entertainment background. I didn't go to school for it. I didn't take any college courses for anything in regards to entertainment or hospitality. I went to school and got a business degree and realized that I just wanted to do nothing with business. All right? Got the degree from Mamacita, and then that was it right for that. But no, went there and I did 3 months as a waiter, and because I didn't get in trouble, and I got actually in trouble for talking too much, then they put me into entertainment. And then from there, I just slowly worked my way up. Went to the equivalent of Fun Squad with the other company, which they call the cruise director staff. And then one of my buddies that I trained to be a DJ over there came and worked for Carnival, and he got assistant cruise director in like one contract. He's like, dude, there's so much more for growth, for opportunity, because we have at the time we had 24 ships. Now we have 26. You know, so it just keeps adding up. So there's more room for growth and for advancement. So I came to the company, did a couple contracts as a host, and then as assistant cruise director, and then cruise director from there. So I worked a little bit in the office and stuff. But Carnival's amazing to work for. They're a very, very good company. It's a very busy company. There's a lot of events and activities going on, so we're always a bit on the tired side. But it's all about making sure all the guests have a great time. So it's really, really fun to be able to sit up on stage or to be able to hang out with all of you and just watch you guys just smile and play, be kids again, and just like kind of forget about normal life and just have a good time. But that's one of the reasons why we joined with Carnival. A lot of us is just to do something different as well. Oh! Now we're starting with the questions. Ask Veronica. She always knows where the party's at. So we are still human beings, yes. Not quite the robots just yet, but we do, in fact, I'm not going to be completely honest with you, we do have crew parties. Yes, we do have crew parties. Some of them are themes, you know, just like you would when you, for instance, for some of you guys, like we may sometimes do like a Bollywood theme. Another fun one's like a stoplight party, which is like red light, green light, yellow light. So red means you're taken, yellow means you're go both ways, and green. And green means that you're ready for action, all right? But there's all kinds of different parties that we have, but just like in any normal job, we do actually, in fact, want to make sure that you guys, that we are still drinking responsibly, all right? So we can't go over certain limits and stuff like that, but we do like to have little get-togethers. Sometimes we'll have pool tournaments, blackjack tournaments, all kinds of fun stuff, and we always have themed lunches. So next, like in a few weeks' time, it's going to be our Chinese lunch, which everybody's really excited about. There's a bunch of noodle bar and stuff like that, but
we have a rainbow party coming up as well.
Yeah, the rainbow party.
Party.
But everything is done in moderation, you know. And what? And the free booze. No free booze, but we do have discounted beverages. That's a really good question, my man. That's a huge operation. Now we have our food operations manager. His name is Ganesh. He's kind of in charge of all that, as well as our storeroom manager. It's a huge chess operation to try to figure out how much you guys are gonna eat. All right, it's difficult because we pretty much we figure about the average person, and then we basically put 7 times their body weight, because that's about how much you guys eat. And then divide it by 2, and then multiply it by 17, because you have ice cream, all right? Yeah, but no, it's a huge operation, and to be 100% honest, I have no idea how they do it, but it is just kind of a little bit of a guessing game where we see how many people that we have here on board, what the clientele is like, what we're gonna need for like the steakhouse, how many eggs we're gonna need for a cruise, but there's not as much waste as you would think that there would be, but if there's waste of prepared food that's not used with all of you, you're feeding the crew. Yes.
Yes.
So all those leftover burgers and stuff that are up on Lido, snag. No.
Leave more for us.
Yes. No, but all this is, so for example, some of those pre-done, so nothing's actually pre-done, but all of, like they say, like if you have like a big thing of soup or something that's been made for the dining rooms, if it doesn't get eaten, then it goes down what we like to call midnight crew mess, which is all the crew members' favorite time to eat, because it is kind of all a little bit better food that you guys kind of get. But then if it's stuff that's out of date or out of season, or if it's bad, then we do have a pulping system that we have here on board. So we grind up all of the food, and what we do is actually, as long as it's all environmentally friendly, we go out a certain amount of distance and we actually feed the fishes. So all of the food that we actually have, it just gets kind of dumped out of, but it's all done environmentally. So because we want to make sure that we're not like harming the environment and stuff like that. But all of the oil or gray water, black water, all that stuff gets stored, and then we get to a land, then we go ahead and offload it environmentally friendly that way. But all the food and stuff, we do feed the fishes, which is kind of nice. So that's where all the leftover stuff goes. Either go to the crew or to the fishes. The choice is yours, who you want to feed. What deck do we sleep on?
Oh, that is a good question.
Good question. So we sleep in the belly of the boat. That's right. What we like to call the gallows. Yes, if you're, yeah. No, so basically, so you guys will sleep anywhere from a deck 4-ish, yeah, deck 4 all the way up, and then, what's that, deck 2, deck 1, 2, alright, I'm still learning all the decks, this is only my second week on this particular ship, but we have deck 0, deck A, and deck B, alright? Why they decided to all of a sudden go letters, I think they like got to 0 and went, crap, just A, B, okay, we're good, we still have the alphabet down there. But yeah, so it starts on deck 0 is the gangway, so that's where everybody gets on and off the boat, and then from 1 and up is all of your guys' cabins, and then from 0 down, essentially, there's actually some crew members that do live on deck 0, just in like that crew only thing. I know when you guys are getting off the ship, you look through that clear glass thing that says crew only, you're like, what's in there? It's us. There's nothing really there. It's white paint and a bunch of people running around trying to make food. And then some of us, depending on how your ranking is, kind of the higher you go. Now the bridge, so that's where we steer the boat, is on deck number 8. All right, so deck number 8 on this particular ship. So that's where like the captain and chief engineer and all the like really important people sleep right there. So if anything goes wrong, they'll be able to go straight to the bridge and be able to assist. We have crew members, we have staff members, we have officers, and then senior officers. All right. So our crew members, how it normally works, it depends on the ship specifically. Normally that they'll have is 2 people into a room with a bunk bed. a bathroom in the middle, and then 2 more people with another bunk bed. So essentially 4 people share 1 bathroom with a bunk bed. Now there are some other ones, other ships, so basically they'll have just a bunch of bunk beds, kind of in a couple cabins here and there, and then they'll have communal bathrooms and communal showers, obviously separating the genders and things like that. But then also, when you get to a staff member, yes? Oh, you're trying to get Juliana, okay. And when you get to... Well, where's the birdie? Where's the birdie, Adam? When you get to a staff member, you have what we like to call an in-suite, which doesn't have anything to do with the suite. It just means that there's a bunk bed and a bathroom in those rooms, all right? So those normally go to the smaller apartments like Fun Squad, Spa, also like gift shops and stuff like that. But the bigger departments like housekeeping, restaurant, and bar normally are the crew members. And then you get to your officers, which are essentially people like myself or like the guest services manager, things like that. We all have our own rooms with our own bathroom and stuff like that. And then you get to the senior officers, which is like captain, staff captain, all of them. And our captain actually lives on deck number 13 and has all this entire space right up there. It's the same exact space as the theater. That's right, he has his own Olympic-sized swimming pool. He has people feeding him grapes like he's a Greek god. And he just sits there and goes, "Minions, steer."
What's your cabin like, Alex?
My cabin?
Yeah.
My cabin is like 2 parts, kind of.
Oh.
So you go in through the hallway, and then...
Oh, he has a hallway. Oh, wow.
You go in through the hallway, and then through the walk-in closet, you see the...
just putting that right there, yeah.
You see the bridge to Narnia, all right? And then from there you go through it, and then I'm actually in Alaska, which is amazing. I have my own log cabin. No, but I have my bed and a bathroom over here to the side, and then I have like a little office space where I have my computer work, and if we need to do meetings or disciplinary action, Adam, we're going to be coming up there a little bit later, yes. Yeah, oh, and what? I have a bathtub.
He has a bathtub, ladies and gentlemen.
I have a bathtub, which all I do, she goes, "How does she know you have a bathtub?"
Cabin parties.
She was friends with the other cruise director. Anyway, so yes, crew members are allowed to date other crew members. Now, the cool part about this is that once you find your significant other, Carnival is very, very cool with the way that they conduct relationships, all right? Because what they do is you can actually link your IDs with your partner or with your significant other, and you can actually stay in the same room as your partner, all right? With a lot of other companies, they make sure that they separate the genders. Nobody can be in other people's cabins, but Carnival does realize that this is a family. You are going to be having some fun, all right? And if you don't want to disturb your cabin mates, just get together. And do you, all right? But as far as fraternizing, there's a few no-nos, all right? There's basically 3 things that will get you fired, all right? And that's fraternizing with a guest, if you're over the limit for alcohol, and also drugs, all right? So those are only the main 3 things. Everything else, if you mess up on work, or if you're late, you're not gonna get fired for that unless it's like a continual thing. But that's like the main 3 things, but no fraternizing. I'm sorry if you had someone that you had in mind.
Sorry, Gina, it's not gonna happen.
That was cool. I like cruise director Alex.
He's pretty funny.
He's pretty funny, and he's got a cool job, I feel like.
Oh yeah, he probably has a blast.
He does. And
my favorite question was about the fraternization. That's what I wanted to know.
yeah, you were dying to ask that question yourself, but we were up on the
second floor,
so kind of hard to get your question
Somebody asked
answered.
for me, so thanks whoever that was.
Yeah.
So you kick off the team, and you want to
The hatch.
I can't do one
The
thing.
hatch is
It's
closed.
all your fault.
Check it out.
Let's kick the shit out you right now.
No more wind.
Wind no more. All right, so baby, you ready for Elegant Night number 2? Almost?
Almost.
I'm
Just
ready.
a little bit more work to do.
I'm ready because we just got back from Jumanji.
He's naturally handsome.
I liked it. It was a good movie. What'd you think of it?
I liked it. I just did not like the chair we were sitting in, but the movie was good. It kept me interested the whole time.
Tonight is called Feast.
Oh, I can feel the steam.
I'm getting shrimp cocktail, stuffed mushrooms,
Zip.
New England clam chowder,
Way better.
fusilli mushroom cream, grilled jumbo shrimp, and I think that's good. What are you getting?
I'm getting a huge set. Okay, I'm getting way too much. Crab cake, mushroom, chowder, and I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna do last minute status for my meal.
You're gonna do jumbo shrimp.
I'm gonna do jumbo shrimp, but don't decide for me. I'm deciding for myself because I'm a grown woman.
Well, it's just because you said that earlier. That's why. Okay. All right.
Just kidding.
Jumbo shrimp. Filet mignon. Yeah.
Yep, mashed potatoes and green beans.
All right. We got the yucca fruit
So am I allowed to eat my
with
dessert?
vanilla ice cream. You're allowed to eat it now, Robert.
Okay.
And the verdict.
Verdict is, Yeah, I do.
Got a champion here who's going to record, or I'm going to record. She's going to sing all the songs to 80s Pop Max, starting in about 30 minutes or so. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Lunch dinner time. More comic.
Do I want to be a A? Yes. B?
Mike
A?
is on
C?
stage
B? A?
again.
Yes. I like it. What's your name?
Mike.
Everyone say hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
We met you in the earlier show, but you're back for more. Tell everyone your name.
Kylie.
Kylie's back for a bit more. Everyone say hi, Kylie.
Hi, Kylie.
Really? You went to sing on karaoke and then snuck into the front row? You think I didn't see you? I'll get you, girl. Wow, you're tall. What's your name? Bruce. My name's Bruce and I'm a vegetarian. Anyone seen Nemo?
Yes.
Thank God for that. Now, folks, as I mentioned, coming up a little bit later on in the nightclub is the booty shaking competition, but I like to call this the pre-booty shaking competition. Now, the position goes a bit like this, so I need you to put your hands on your knees. I checked, your skirt's longer at the back than it is at the front, so don't worry, it's covered. And then bend your knees a little, Bruce, just put a bit of bend in there, okay? Just a little bend, I don't want you to knock out the front row, Bruce. Take it easy, take it easy. He's like, here you go, dude. Check that out. Now, this is more about the entertainment value than the shaking aspect. So you have a lot of space. You have steps, you have people, you have a dance floor, you have a stage. If we're ready in 3, 2, 1, let us see you shake it! Go for the entertainment value, Bruce. Wait. Stop. Costumes. Stop. Bruce. Are you okay? No. He says he doesn't dance. Okay, Bruce, I'm just gonna borrow you a second. Can you just come down a couple of steps for me? Are you just gonna come down? Ladies, just uncross your legs for me. Perfect. Just you right there. Yeah, perfect. Just stand right there in front of this lady for me, and turn around and face the stage. Perfect. Just over those two there. Mike, just in front, right here. Yeah, because they came in late. Perfect. Perfect. Are you sure you're old enough to be in here? You've got hair like Justin Bieber and you're the size of a fruit pop. Are you sure you're 18? He's 47, I like him even more. Well done, you don't get away with staying on the stage, no. Their friend decided that reserving seats was a good idea in a full comedy lounge show. You're gonna dance for him. Okay, so the music's gonna drop one more time, and you are gonna booty shake for you. I'm so sorry, Mum. No, I'm not. You're gonna booty shake for the people behind you. Now, you can't touch them, as in you sat down. Sit on your hands, sir. You can't touch her. Thank you. But they can touch you, so our shakers, you can do whatever you want, but they are not allowed to touch you. I'm so glad you covered your hoo-ha, ma'am, because that skirt is shorter than... Well then, oh, it's short! I couldn't see it, just went right up there. Smaller than a dollar bill, babe. You want to put a bit of slow action into it. one final time. Come back up on the stage. Give them a little round of applause for trying to booty shake. You can face the audience now. Now it can be about your face. I think each of them did absolutely terrible, and I hope none of them enter the competition tonight, but we do need to decide one winner. Walking away with a free drink because who knew he had that much action still in him? It's gonna be Bruce! Give them a huge round of applause as they head back to their seats. Well done, guys. Bruce, if you're not a drinker, Kaylee takes donations, don't worry.
Just waiting for the reggaeton to be over so we can dance.
It's chocolate melting cake in a shot.
Nobody's gonna hear you, baby.
Guys, we're calling it a night. I got beat,
You did not get beat.
and there's elephant. I like this animal the best.
Elefante.